Curious about what Waikiki looks like right now? As part of our Waikiki Now series, we're showing you what Waikiki looks like right now. For more Hawaii videos, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell so you're alerted every time we post a new video. Aloha, I'm Mariam and this is Yes to Hawaii. We make Hawaii videos, take the guesswork out of planning your trip. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the description box below, so feel free to skip around the video for the parts that you came here for. We're going to start our walk here at the corner of KALAKAUA Avenue and Olohana Street. We're going to go ahead and walk all the way down KALAKAUA Avenue, and then to the right hand side over here you see Fort DeRusi. This area stretches out all the way to the back end over there. It's a park recreational area. Head all the way down, and just to the right over here is the intersection of KALAKAUA Avenue and Saratoga Road. If you take a right down this road just here at Saratoga, you'll go a little bit farther down and you'll reach the post office. A little bit past that, you'll reach the Outrigger Reef Waikiki Beach Resort Hotel and the Fort DeRusi Army Museum. For context, it's about 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. And this is the intersection of KALAKAUA Avenue and Saratoga Road. Just to my left over here is Luxury Row, where you'll see a lot of the designer brands like Miu Miu, Dior, Chanel, Gucci, and so forth. We're gonna cross the street here. And then coming up ahead on this main street is gonna be the Hard Rock Cafe. We're gonna go ahead and walk down this main intersection. And then just over here on the left, there's a tattoo shop, Skin Deep. There's also a Burger King, one of many, many ABC stores, an Oakley. This here coming up is the intersection of KALAKAUA Avenue and Beach Walk. Not to be confused with the Waikiki Beach Walk, which is a shopping area, which we'll pass here in a minute. Over to the right-hand side is a ramen spot, and there's also Tommy Bahama's, which is a clothing store and restaurant as well. We also have a video, which I'll leave a link in the description box below. It's one of my favorite rooftop restaurants. So as we keep going ahead down this main street, over to our right-hand side here is the Bank of Hawaii. If you need an ATM or money exchange, this is a great place to start. There's also another bank, which we'll pass here a little bit farther down, which is the First Hawaiian Bank as well. Coming up here on the right-hand side is Long's Drugs. Long's Drugs is open 24/7. They've got snacks, water, food. They have a full pharmacy. Anything you could possibly need if the ABC stores aren't open. This is open 24/7. Oh, I actually stand corrected. This used to be where the First Hawaiian Bank is, and as you can see, it's completely boarded up. That location is no longer here. If you watched any of our previous videos, I normally point out this bank, but as you can see, it is no longer here. Coming up ahead is the intersection of KALAKAUA and Lure Street. So if you take a right down Lure Street, over here you'll see a P.F. Chang's, and this area on the right hand side over here, this whole section is the Waikiki Beach Walk. And they've got a couple different restaurants down there. They've got Yard House, they've got a Subway, a gallery, and a few other spots. Other hotels that are down that area is the Wyndham Beach Resort as well as the Imperial Hotel. And then we're gonna cut straight across this main intersection, and then to my right over here is the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. You can take a look at the video description below for a link to a tour of the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center and a few other shopping areas within Waikiki. If you've watched some of our previous videos, I hope you guys can tell the difference. I've actually upgraded to a new GoPro 10, which has better image stabilization, I'm told. So we'll see if you guys can tell the difference between this and our previous Waikiki Now videos. to my right hand side over here is the Tiffany & Co. We're still in this luxury section here. Now the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center has a mixture of luxury stores, which is the bulk of it, but there's also some smaller stores as well. Just to our right over here, we have another luxury store. Within the same shopping complex on the second floor is a food court, which you can go to, super affordable, anywhere between $10 to $15 to grab a quick lunch, especially if it's a busy weekend and you don't want to spend $20 to $60 going out for lunch or dinner. Good place to go for a quick bite to eat. Then we have here another luxury store. So this intersection here is the intersection of Kalakaua Avenue and Royal Hawaiian. We've got Victoria's Secret directly diagonal to us, and then Sephora is on my left-hand side. So we're actually going to bypass this, and we're going to actually cut through the Royal Hawaiian Center. So that's a little pro tip. If you keep down the Royal Hawaiian Avenue, there is the Sheraton Waikiki Beach Resort, which is coming up. There's the Sheraton Waikiki and the Royal Hawaiian. You can actually cross here. And then we'll head inside of the Royal Hawaiian Center. And then just to my right over here is another ABC store. And then just being on the ground level here, as you can see, another luxury store to my left. We've got Ferragamo on the left, and we've got Harry Winston coming up here on the right-hand side. And then if you look just to my right up ahead, that is the food court that I had mentioned before up on the second floor. So Panda Express, a couple quick bites. They've got a really cool bakery there, Kulu Kulu Bakery as well. Okay, so we're just gonna walk back out to the main street. So again, if you're following along, Sephora is directly out front in front of me. And then we're gonna head a little bit farther down. This intersection that you see on the left-hand side is going to be the intersection of Kalakaua and Seaside Avenue. There's an H&M clothing store just there. This is actually a pretty good shave ice spot. You wanna get some shave ice from Island Vintage. And then this is the main open area here. On my right-hand side where that giant tree is, sometimes they'll have some live shows, music, hula dancing. And then just up on the second floor is the Island Vintage coffee shop. Okay, we're gonna swing down this way. So we are now on the main drag where a lot of the hotels are gonna be. So just to my right, we've got a couple other luxury stores. We've got Valentino. And then coming up ahead, we've got the Apple Store on the right-hand side as well. Everything that you see to your right-hand side is still part of the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. So mostly luxury stores on the ground level, followed by other stores, mid-range, all on the second, third, and fourth floor. On my left-hand side over here, you can see the California Pizza Kitchen, Foot Locker, Rip Curl. There's also the Waikiki Beachcomber Hotel, which is an Outrigger property. And then on the right-hand side here that I mentioned before, we've got the Apple Store. So again, still walking beside the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. This place is actually pretty huge. Okay, on the left-hand side over here, we've got the Macy's. And if you can see, just up ahead past the Macy's is the Maui Brewing Company. And then just here on my right-hand side is the Cheesecake Factory, another super popular spot. So coming up here on the right-hand side is the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort. And then coming up here on the left-hand side is the International Marketplace. And then you can check out the link in the video description below for a tour of the International Marketplace and some other shopping spots within Waikiki. Okay, so we're just crossing, and up ahead is the International Marketplace. Again, check out the link in the video description below if you'd like to see the International Marketplace. And then coming up here on the left is the Tesla store. And then just up above is the Shorefire restaurant. Really good spot for Mai Tais. So again, to the right hand side over here, you still see the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort. And then this building coming up ahead on the right hand side as well is the Moana Surfrider Hotel. So we'll continue walking down this main drag. I'll point out a couple different stores along the way. On the left hand side over here, we've got Haagen-Dazs if you want a late night snack. A few souvenir shops. And then again, on the right hand side over here is the Moana Surfrider with those signature columns right out front. We have a really cute little bar inside as well and restaurant. There's one right by the main tree area and really good Mai Tais, arguably one of the best Mai Tais in Waikiki. You'll see a lot of these beaky bikes throughout Waikiki. They're turquoise. You can buy them, and you can rent these for $4.50 for about 30 minutes, or you can rent them for longer periods of time. You can check out the link in the video description box below. Okay, and then coming up ahead is the Urban Outfitters clothing store. And then just up ahead of here on the right hand side, we have the Waikiki Police Station. This hotel on my left hand side is the Hyatt Regency. There's also some shopping and dining within the hotel. And again, to my right hand side is the police station. On the left hand side of here, we've got some of the stores, Honolulu Cookie Company, we've got UGG, and a few others. And then just over here to the right hand side, we have the beach, and then just in the right hand corner over there at my 2 o'clock is the Duke statue, not to be confused with the Duke restaurant, which is Duke's Waikiki. And then for this Duke statue, if you watched some of our previous videos, one of our snorkel cruises that we've been on actually comes out of this main area here right in front of the Duke statue. This is also a really good area if you want to get some surf lessons or just kind of hang out on the beach. And right now we're on the intersection of Kalakaua and Ulu Street, crossing right ahead to the Billabong store on my left-hand side. And then we have a couple other hotels coming up on the left-hand side as well. And then just here on the left-hand side, we've got one of the luxury boutique hotels. A little bit farther down, we've got another ABC store to our left, and we've got the Waikiki Circle as well coming up. And then right now, I'm across from the lifeguard station to see. Let me know if you guys like videos like this one. We'll have another Waikiki Now video coming up soon. And then next time, we're gonna head up towards Kapahulu Avenue, and then we'll head down Kuhio Avenue as well. If you guys liked this video and found it helpful, if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if there's any other Hawaii videos you'd like to see, definitely leave them in the comments down below.